right now, James Gunn and Peter Safran are putting together a brand new, fresh DC universe that they hope will bring DC up to the same standard and level of chatter that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has. But one thing that's looming in the distance is a possible sale and acquisition of everything WB, DC, and DCU. And it sounds like that the bidding war / sale is set to take place this April. So this comes at us from Variety, who is talking about WB being acquired by Discovery, what's happened since, looking at the stock market, looking at what they're doing with properties, how they're downsizing, what's going on with the business and all that. And essentially, they're tracking patterns that can be associated with major changes to a company. Now, I've talked about this before in relation to Fox, Sony, Disney, other mergers. There are specific things they all do that should instantly raise an eyebrow, and that's what WB has been doing the last couple of years, especially the last year. Well, now per Variety, once a year is up, meaning this April, on April 1st, something can happen. And right now they are reporting that David Zaslav is essentially just betting big on surefire hits and landing people like Chris Nolan, letting James Gunn cook, having Margot Robbie's production house in Margot Robbie there, and the Barbie film, what they're doing with Joker and specific films, that they're picking and choosing specific franchises that they know will do good while trimming the fat. And that come April, David Zaslav will legally start having conversations with other companies, and they expect NBC Universal will be in the play, and that they are locking in stars for franchise potential overall deals that could carry over to other studios. So let's say they lock in, for example, Tom Cruise is having a great time at WB. Well, what if you lock in Tom Cruise for a decade overall deal, and he's delivering these hits, and you want to produce more, and suddenly the studio buying you goes, well, look at that. They got Tom Cruise, they got all this lined up, he's already been paid off, we're just taking off these assets, but the debt is going to go over here. It's an appealing look, which is exactly what they're doing, which is exactly what they did before the last 3 times WB was sold. So it's looking like a lot of people are saying exactly what we here have been saying and others have been saying if you just look at the pattern. There's a pattern here, and a sale is being set up, and it could be part of the conversation as soon as the clock strikes midnight on April 1st, because that's when legally they're allowed to do it.